The investigation reveals shocking failures in Wakashu oil spill disaster. This is from G Captain, and it was published in October of 2025. 5 years after the MV Wakashu ran aground on Mauritius' southeast coast, causing the island nation's worst maritime environmental disaster, the long-awaited Court of Investigation report has finally been made public, revealing shocking negligence and profound institutional failures. The 300-meter-long ore carrier flying the Panamanian flag ran into a reef some 900 meters from shore on July 25, 2020, while en route to Brazil. According to the report, the crew's preoccupation with accessing mobile internet signal took precedence over navigation safety. Access to a mobile network communication to contact family took precedence over the first and foremost duty to keep a safe navigational watch during his hours on duty. The report states regarding the chief officer on duty at the time of the incident. The disaster sparked public outrage, leading to multiple demonstrations. The investigation found multiple critical failures that led to the grounding, including the absence of a large-scale chart for the region, coupled with over-reliance on an over-zoomed small-scale electronic navigation chart on the electronic chart display information system, and consumption of liquor by the master on the bridge. Perhaps most damning was the revelation that the master had consumed 2 drinks of Johnny Walker whiskey, which is 40 proof, at a crew member's birthday party, and then had 2 more drinks on the bridge. The vessel's voyage data recorder captured a conversation between the master, chief officer, and chief engineer. They were talking about communication and internet access and drinking rather than safe navigation. The report also reveals that the master deliberately sailed close to the Mauritius coast to obtain a mobile phone signal, entering territorial waters without informing authorities. When it became clear they were dangerously close to land, just 1.5 miles from shore, the master failed to take command as required by company procedures. In a particularly negligent moment, the chief officer asked the master to allow the cadet officer to skip his lookout duties, to remain at the party, to which the master said he did not mind. The disaster was compounded by institutional failures. The National Coast Guard had been severely criticized for failing to detect the bulk carrier's dangerous trajectory, despite the vessel being visible on radar. The report highlights poor coordination among various authorities, resulting in a slow, sometimes contradictory decision that delayed mitigation measures after the grounding. After the grounding, sailors attempted to stabilize the vessel by filling her holds with seawater, but cracks developed in the hull structure, ultimately causing the ship to break into 2 pieces and spill approximately 1,000 tons of heavy oil, devastating local marine ecosystems. The report recommends Mauritius adopt a mandatory reporting system within a specific zone around the coastal areas and update its oil spill contingency plan, which was nearly 2 decades old at the time of the incident. The report's release follows the election of a new government 11 months ago. The previous government had refused to take the Court of Investigation's report public, considering it too sensitive. The captain and first mate previously pled guilty to endangering safe navigation under the Merchant Shipping Act. Hopefully the people on the bridge of this ship will never get to set foot on a ship again, especially the master. What was he thinking? He did everything wrong. He made decisions that put the ship in danger repeatedly. Drinking on the job, drinking on the bridge, taking the ship off course so he could pick up a cell phone signal. He's doing everything wrong, and he deserves to be punished for that. No idea if these guys ever went to jail, but they should have. And then you got the local first responders that seem to have done everything wrong as well, probably very little experience in a situation like this. Either way, it's a live and learn event, but they made one hell of a mess here, and hopefully over time this will disappear. But what was that master thinking? Everybody on the bridge of that ship should absolutely be ashamed of themselves and should never be allowed on a ship again, in my opinion. Alright guys, there it is. As always, thanks for watching. If you're new here and you like these kind of videos, don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I'll see you on the next one.